Hi, I'm Heather from Heather Handmade, and today I'm going to teach you how to replace a zipper on a jacket. So this is just a sweatshirt that two of my kids have worn and they love it. In the sake of saving things and mending instead of always buying new, I decided that I would just replace the zipper for them. So today I will teach you how to do it in the process, and you need a separating zipper. That's a zipper that when you get to the bottom, it can separate. That's kind of a jacket zipper. The one thing about this video and this tutorial is that I teach you how to replace the zipper in a jacket that only has one layer. This is not a jacket that has lining. So if you need if you have a jacket and you need to replace a zipper but it has lining, you might have to use a different video. This is a great way to save jackets that you or your kids or your family members love just by replacing the zipper. It's actually not too difficult to do since the fabric is already kind of pressed into the position it needs to be before you sew. So it makes it a little bit easier than actually installing a zipper from scratch. So let's get started. So this is the jacket that I am replacing the zipper. You can see that my kids left the jacket on the floor and the dog chewed on it, and this zipper is pretty much ruined. It can't be fixed and the zipper pull fell off somewhere. So we are going to replace this zipper. I have a navy blue zipper in my stash, so I'm just going to use navy blue just because that is what I have, instead of going to the store and buying a black one. I think navy blue is close enough, especially since this jacket is loved by my kids, but it is getting a little bit worn out. You can see it's a little bit dirty, but I didn't want to wash it until I had this zipper fixed. I didn't want this to create any more problems and getting caught or, you know, ripping any more fabric. So when we are replacing a zipper, the first thing you need to do is take out the original zipper. We're taking it all the way out. So right here, it's actually already been ripped out because it was chewed on by the dog and pulled, but I'm going to seam rip the rest of it, both sides. Now I'm going to throw these in the trash. Now the next thing is to put the new zipper in. You want it to be the right length, so you want it to start here at the bottom, and without stretching the fabric, you want it to come up, you know, to the top. My zipper is just a little bit long up here, so I will show you how to shorten it. We're going to shorten it right there. I do have a little mend I need to fix because a dog, you know, my dog put a little hole here. So first I'm going to add a little square of fabric, and then we'll come back and I'll show you how to pin the zipper in place. Okay, now we are ready to pin the zipper into the jacket. So the first thing you're going to do is actually separate the zipper with the pull down at the bottom. So this goes on the left side, and this goes on the right side. So the great thing about when you're replacing a zipper is that the fold has already been pressed in place. So the fabric is going to kind of go where it was before. That's where it's going. That's where it wants to be. That's where it's been pressed in place. So we're really just pinning the new zipper in place. So starting at the bottom, you're going to line up the bottom, and there are so many threads. Okay, you're lining up the bottom of the zipper here with the bottom of the jacket. So you want your zipper tape to line up with that fold on the inside, if you can see. So you're not going to see much of the zipper teeth from the front, because when you have them together, it's going to be zipped together, and then, you know, the folds of the fabric will kind of sit right next to each other, which is what you kind of want. You kind of want the zipper to kind of hide. So I'm going to line this up in the back, but then I'm going to come to the front and pin it in place like this. And I'm pinning sideways to keep it in place. You don't want to put your pin to slide down like this and then turn and go like this, because it will kind of shift your layers. So I like to come kind of at an angle. I'm still, you know, coming down, but I'm kind of coming down at an angle and then going to the side. So I'm going to pin this zipper in all the way up the front. When you get to the top, either your zipper teeth will end and you'll have a stop right here at the top of the neck, or you will have, like I have, where you have, you know, your zipper teeth go up past, and then you have your stop up here. So I'm just going to leave my teeth like this, my zipper teeth, and I'm going to fold it inside the seam allowance. I'm folding my zipper teeth in like this and folding it so the top of the zipper is hidden inside in between, and then I'm going to pin this in place. So your zipper pull will come up here and stop here where there's a fold where it's going down inside, and your zipper tape will not unravel because it's enclosed down inside. So one side has been pinned on. Now I'm going to do the same to the other side. When you are working with the other side, you will have the zipper pull right there while you're working. So first what I do is I usually pin it in here at the bottom with the zipper pull here at the bottom. And then as I'm sewing, I have to stop with the needle in the thread, in the fabric, and then I lift the foot and move the zipper pull around, which you'll see as I'm sewing. But you don't want to be sewing right next to the zipper pull, because it can, it's so big, it will like push your sewing machine foot out of the way. Another important thing to remember while you are pinning your zipper to your jacket is that you don't want to pull your, if this is a stretchy fabric, you don't want to be pulling it really hard and pinning it on. You want to pin it on kind of at its resting state, so then it won't be pulled and sewn on, and then it will be kind of, it will kind of pull it out of shape, and it will look like that forever. Now before I go and sew this, I like to just lay it next to each other to see, you know, did I stretch one side out and not the other side? Does it still kind of match up? And you can see actually up here, I did actually stretch out this side, this part that I added in. So I'm gonna go back and kind of scrunch that in and pin it so that this side doesn't come up so high, and that will make it, you want to make both sides match. Now I'm going to take a zipper foot and put it in my sewing machine, and I'm going to sew along the previous stitching. So my zipper foot will be as close to, my zipper foot's going to be on this side and my needle is going to be on this side, because I can feel the teeth under here, and this will be sewing right next to the teeth, what are just, you know, they're just right there. Once you have sewn the zipper in with that stitch, you can clip any threads. And then the last thing I like to do is I like to zip it up to check to see if there are any problems. So you can see it's slightly off here, but it's actually pretty good. And this, that it's slightly, it looks like it's slightly tipped like this, it's because this side I sewed up this way and this side I sewed down, so that pressure of the foot just slightly offset it. But I would say it actually looks pretty good, and I would be happy with how this matches. I am going to just leave it how it is. You can see that the neckline matches up here, it looks great. And now the zipper is done, and I can give this jacket back to my kids. And that's how you replace a zipper in an unlined jacket. This is like a sweatshirt. I would love to hear about any jackets that you save by replacing the zipper. Please share it with me on social media, and I hope you have a wonderful day.